Hey you guys, it's Susan Morad right back here on Clever News. And according to a new source, one of the reasons Sofia Richie and Scott Disick are no longer together is because Sofia wasn't ready to be a stepmom to his 3 kids. Ever since Sofia Richie and Scott Disick started dating back in 2017, fans had plenty to say about their 15-year age difference. However, despite their age gap, that didn't get in the way of Scott and Sofia enjoying a relationship together for around 3 years. Over the course of their relationship, the two constantly shared pics together on social media, and Sofia even appeared on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. We all know Sofia is friends with Kylie Jenner, but she also seemed to get along well with Scott's ex Kourtney and their kids. Sofia is only 22 though, and according to sources, it seems like she wasn't ready for that chapter of her life yet. Sofia and Scott split up back in May, and fans have been wondering ever since if they would get back together, or maybe if this meant Scott would get back together with Kourtney. Who knows about Scott and Kourtney, but there were a few months there of will they, won't they for Scott and Sofia. The two were spotted stepping out at the beach together after their split in July, so fans held on to some hope that they could reconcile their romance. But at this point, it doesn't seem like Scott and Sofia will be back together anytime soon. Sofia recently unfollowed Scott on Instagram, though their pics from their relationship are still up on her feed. And back in August, a source told E! News that Scott and Sofia's friends attributed their 15-year age difference becoming an issue. Scott's in a very much different place in his life, really focused on a more quiet lifestyle, his kids and his investment businesses. And Sofia, at 22, really is still trying to figure out what she wants to do, which drove them apart over time. And this lines up with what a new source told Entertainment Tonight this week. The insider said, quote, "One of the reasons that Sofia split from Scott after 3 years together was that the relationship was too serious for her at her age." The source also added, quote, "Sofia also wasn't ready to be a stepmom to Scott's 3 kids. She wanted to take some time to focus on herself." And of course, that makes sense, whatever makes them happy. And if you're wondering what this means for Sofia's new rumored man that we reported on earlier this week, well, it doesn't seem like their date night at Nobu last weekend meant anything serious. Amid the romance rumors between Sofia and 27-year-old Cha Cha Matcha co-founder Matthew Morton, Entertainment Tonight's source confirmed that the two are not in an official relationship by any means, despite their date night. The insider continued on saying that Sofia is at a time in her life when she's not looking for anything too serious when it comes to relationships. And in regards to Matthew specifically, they said, "Sofia does not have a boyfriend. She's not going to rush into anything. But Matthew's a cool guy and they hit it off. She's not looking for anything serious with anyone, nothing with labels. She's dating casually and having fun, but that's it." And if you want more on Sofia and Matt's date night in Malibu, click right over here for another Clever News video. Also, let us know down in the comments section below if you still ship Sofia and Scott or if you're glad the exes are both moving on. I'm your host, Susan Morad. You can find me on Instagram at Susan_Morad. I'll catch you later. Bye guys.